scalpel. The fish scalpel. Dig this sweet sound I got cooking.
Attention. The bluegrass surrounding the dome absorbs all fertilizer, including fecal matter. This does not give you license to excrete on it.
You! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any mugs? What do you want, mugs, huh? You some kind of sick mug hoarder? Oh, God, give me the coffee cup, please! It's sitting there in your back, taunting me! Sorry. Sorry. I got a little carried away. It's just all those goddamn dirty dishes out there with no one to clean them. It breaks my heart! Of course I'm obsessed. They made me this way. You think I don't know how crazy I sound? Of course I do. They programmed me to know that too. They made me just to torture me. But you know, it's the neglect that hurts the most. Hey, everybody, let's turn ourselves into robot brains in jars. Do you know how many coffee cups giant robot brains in jars use on a daily basis? Not fucking many! I'm supposed to keep them clean. Oh, God! The thought of all those dirty dishes out there makes me crazy. Most of them are probably beyond saving now. The only thing left is break them down and process them for raw materials. I guess you could have those. Anything else, he asks. Like I don't long for the chance to be more than an erotic busboy. If you must know, at one point, Dr. Mobius programmed me to manufacture electronic components in my central chassis. That module got corroded when the toaster spilled hot crumbs down my fence, though. If you find a backup somewhere, I could maybe do that for you. It's the new subject, Mugs. Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir. Very good, sir.
I smell sedition.
chance of seed dispersal from botanical gardens predicted in the late evening.
Rant. See how I abstract my rage, think tank? I hold you in such disdain, I generalize my hatred for you!
Of course, I was muted this whole time. I'll be back moment, folks. Alright, well, since my audio did not end up going on the first part of that, I'm just going to do my little opening here and just do this as a work in progress. So, 1 moment, folks. Oh, damn it, be right back again. So I'll do this little opening again. Hello everyone. Um, apparently my mic was muted when I did my intro, but this is part 32 of my Let's Play of Tales of Wastelands. You saw me go through the deconstruction, got rid of all the broken damaged Securitrons, including also the named one, and I just came here to the XZ14 splicing labs and destroyed pretty much every single Cazador in the area, and I just got rid of Specimen 37. So yeah, and there is the radio license, and oh, there is a oh, implant M5. There's another implant. That's awesome. We're gonna run around here and we're gonna check stuff. Oh, the scientist gloves. Oh, we're gonna check all this stuff. Then we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hide and run over here. Open this door. And any Cazadors? No. Okay. So we're gonna grab all the bottle caps here. Microfusion cells. I don't know if there's any named weapons, but if there is, I have not seen them yet. Electronic charge packs, and we're gonna get up here real quick. Bobby pin, and doesn't look like anything else. So, yeah, this is where they were splicing all the DNA together. Go figure. And apparently this is all Cazador bullshit. So, yeah, I now have Cazador eggs in my inventory that I've made sure to thoroughly purge before I decide to get out of this area. But, yeah, this is this is the way my life's been. I accidentally left my mic muted, and you didn't hear me. However, you did hear the audio of everything around there, so you know what? I'll chalk it up as a half fail. So we're done here at the Securitron deconstruction plant and the DNA splicing lab. We are going to head north, and we're going to get the stuff that we can get to before we go up to the Forbidden Dome, because we can't really do that. And also we will be going up to the Botanical Gardens after we're able to get through what's left of the, I'm not going to go into the Forbidden Dome yet, but we are going to go try the other stuff first, or try to get as much of it as we can. We're gonna swap our marker over here, and that is over there. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Fine. As useless as the bottle of the... Well, except as an example of an object that uselessly tries to fulfill its purpose.
So we're gonna go over this way a little bit. We just got rid of another Securitron. Oh, there are more enemies nearby. Where? That's what I'd like to know. Yeah, there's no enemies nearby. Oh, yeah, there was. There we go. Problem dealt with. Good. Really? Alright. Of course there'd be more enemies nearby. Goodbye. find the waste disintegration plant more. Oh my god. Really? You know what? Fine. Christ's sakes. Oh, more sedition. Lovely. Okay. So that's done, and now we're gonna go to the loading station. Which is where? That way.
Beware Dr. Mobius's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere, in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
So, we're going to go into the loading zone. We're going to go into the loading area here. Oh, are you kidding me? It was up there. And of course, there's enemies nearby, so I can't go and reset that whole thing. God damn it. Oh, can I at least get down here? Without breaking my legs? Apparently yes, okay. Toxic material. There's the loading station. Next. Scrap electronics. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. Elijah's watch. Move it. Was it up that way? No, it's over that way. Okay, so, let me go get a little higher view here. It leads over there, so why don't I go? Hi, buddy. Of course. Of course, I would have to go do that. All right, I'm just heading back this way. Oh boy. The one thing I'm going... Come on. The one thing I'm not going to do is I'm actually not going to... Now, I'm kind of wondering... Oh, more lobotomites. Oh, wow, more of them? Alright, well, that's fine. Bigger question is, does that lead up to where I need to go? Or does this lead to my death? You're defying the laws of physics, sir. Stop it. I'm wondering. This pipe's over this way. Wondering if those pipes over that way. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try that.
Anyone who can understand these messages, you do not belong here. We will find you.
Yep, this was the way to go for Elijah's area. Elijah's watch. So I don't think there was any information or any notes here from Elijah here. But he had information about the Sierra Madre. And he was also going in and looking around for the bomb collars. They become important when we hit dead money, which is going to be way later. So at this point, folks, I'm not going to go any further that way. We've only got one place, or only like 3-4 places left. We're going to go hit up the Botanical Gardens now. So we're going to go to the Signal Hills transmitter. Yeah, if this gives you any idea on what they were working on in here, I think that gives you the idea.
For me, another glorious day in the U.S. Army. False alarm. Stand down, people. Nothing I like better than a little R&R on Uncle Sam's dime. I'm starting to get angry. You would not like me when I'm angry. False alarm. Stand down, people. Another glorious day in the U.S. Army. Nothing I like better than a little R&R on Uncle Sam's dime. Are you playing games with me, goddammit?
The Uncanny Valley Research Center has been canceled until further notice. As in, until someone notices it.
Oh, thank God. At least we got that one.
Oh, please, please! Yep, here you go. Oh.
Now this one is for what? Oh, right, it's the other side.
Ooh, oh yeah, baby. Feels good to be online again. Yeah, all circuits online, ready to receive your seed. Your seed, baby. I'm the original, certified, rarefied, testified GS 2000 Biological Research Station. Yes, sir. I'm a seed cloning machine. You got seeds? I'll clone the shit out of them. It's the miracle of life, baby. You bring me some succulent genetic samples, and I'll work my mojo on them. Clone you up all. I can also break them down for you, if you're into the kinky stuff. Bring me any old plant. Yeah. You know it, baby. I just need some samples, and I got you going. Take a few days, but trust me, it's all kinds of good. Hurry.
All right. And now we have the quest. My friends have off switches. Find the missing modules for the light switch in the jukebox. Yeah, but where are they? Oh, Elijah's watch. Oh, there was one at Elijah's watch and I didn't see it. Oh, probably got knocked off the damn thing. That would explain it. That would explain it. Okay. Leave it. So, what about the quest? Soul World Blues. Return to the think tank and let Dr. Klein know you completed your tasks. So I've got all of the things that we needed to get done. All my friends have off switches. I have the light switches and the jukebox. So, yeah.
Come on, baby. Bring me a sweet little dried fruit.
And we're in elevator big MT. I'm not going to go talk to that because I have the jukebox and the light switches. So, we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go back to Elijah's watch because I have a feeling that I'm missing something there. Pilot light. There was one here, too. Move it. And, oh. The only other one left is the Big Mountain North Tunnel, which has one more... Wait a minute. All my friends have off switches. So, yeah, there's only one left. This actually is the other light switch. So, okay. So we're just gonna roll up here for just one moment. And we're gonna go down the hard way. So I can't go into X42, into the Forbidden. At least not yet. However, I can do this. All right. All right, Big Mountain Tunnel North. There's the light switch. Yep, I'm not going down there. So we're going back up. Before we do anything else... Forbidden Zone Dome entrance. There we go. Oh, it's over here. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Entering the cuckoo's nest. Yep. All right. So now we have almost every single one of the people, all the things the same, including the second light switch.
That was a nice little cat nap. How long was I out?
What are you, some kind of novelty talking light switch?
I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. We were studying, oh shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, lightning! No, wait, lighting. That's right, how lighting...
And what'd you find out?
Oh, it was super exciting. It turns out that some pretty colored lights can make you... Oh, you'd have to go out... Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie. That bitch. She thinks she's so much better than everybody just because her processors are bigger. Ooh, she makes me so mad. Sure thing, sweetie.
Alright, have to go now.
Bye now.
And now, with the biggest mega maniacal freaking thing you have ever seen in your life, we must now bow and pray to the toaster.
I am online once again! Tremble, world, before my electric heating coil of doom!
I'm almost ready to ask what your function is.
You should be afraid! I am the scourge of all small appliances, and the boogeyman that keeps lesser toasters awake at night. Not just murder! I tear them apart and render them down to their base components! Once their guts are spilled, you can do with them what you like. You want some weapon schematics? I can show you some fucking weapon schematics! You want a superheated Saturnite power fist? I can hook that shit up! You find one, you bring it on back here, and we'll burn this mother down!
Tremble, you're a toaster. How fearful can you be?
A toaster is just a death ray with a smaller power supply. As soon as I figure out how to tap into the main reactors, I will burn the world!
Well, I for one am quaking in my boots.
Buddy, if my heating element were just a little bigger, you'd be on fire right now! On fire! Have you ever tried to indulge in all-consuming urge to kill when you don't have opposable thumbs? Or hands? Or anything other than a bread slot? You'd have a lot of pent-up anger too. Well, since I can't kill you... Yes!
So, the sink, at least up to this point, is now back up to full power. Quest added. Influencing people. No, boy. Find the upgrades to the sink's central intelligence unit. All over the place. There's one at Signal Hills. There's one at the Big West Mountain Tunnel. And there's one at X13 that I missed. Really? Well, since I'm ready to start finishing up Old World Blues, you know what? Why don't we go do that? Since we now have all the teleport points, the West Tunnel, the research facility, and those are the only 3 left. So, let's start with probably, hopefully, the easiest one, Signal Hills transmitter. Oh, of course. Oh, hey, Muggy.
Oh, please, please! Sorry.
All right, gotta go.
Sure.
I want to hang out with you, Muggy, but good lord. There's only so many coffee cups I can find in this place. All right, so let's go to Signal Hills transmitter. Oh, lair mod, gate, door, main computer upgrades up that way? Oh, it's on top? Okay. I'll bite. Is there like a... Oh, hairstyling enhancements, okay. So apparently the layer mod's up on top. Alright. So, how the hell do I get... Oh. Ask a stupid question, Puma. Ask a stupid question. So, that thing is on top of... Let's go see if I can get up there. Do.
Soon, all science will be mine.
Elijah's Advanced Lair. Foreign Journal page. Dream Muckle Fusion. Scrap Metal. The lair for the prismatic lens. And Mark Fusion Cell for my electron charge pack. That one's done. So now we're heading to the big... We would be heading to the big mount, the other tunnel, but apparently there are enemies nearby that can at least keep me here. Fine, I'll just walk there. I would like to know where those freaking... There they are. There we go. Big Mountain Bus Tunnel. There we go. The Bone Saw and Big Mountain Bus Tunnel.
Failures detected.
Ah, the auxiliary charger chip of the lair. Alright, so we're gonna run back this way. I might do a part 3 today. Really? Fine. And now we're into X13 again. Oh, it's in here? Okay. Alright. What the hell is that? What the hell is his damn problem? All I was doing was reading this latest issue of Il Lapatoma, and that grouch Callus called me an asshat. What the hell's an asshat anyways? Funny, haha. My last name is Butts, and that my last name is Butts, and that got old in grade school, so the snobby bastard. Sorry, I just need a pen. Check out this mod I've been working on. Hey, buddy. I've been helping out the guys over at the X8 testing center to get this new toy they've been building. Get this, it's a gun that uses a dog's brain as it tracks targets. They asked me to play around with their gun trigger code. I came up with this mod. Next time you're over there, would you give it a shot? Callus has swamped me setting X13 up for the coming visit by the leads, and he wants the turrets in place so we don't fail the new security requirements. Thanks. We successfully agreed to... Okay. Awesome. And, add main cube with Wrestler Royal. And there is one more, the technician's terminal over here, someplace. This is the office 2, which I'm going to say this is probably, yep. Probably where this one is. Fuel gun prototype. We successfully created a competence module. Yep, okay, okay. Suggestion. Ah, Mentat Chow. So apparently the people at X13 were apparently a little better off on the, and this one is over at the DNA Preservation Lab. Okay. Oh, this one's 73 away here, and that's a... Implant Y7. Anything else here? Nope. Apparently we're off over to the other side. Oh, Muggy's gonna like me on this one. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. More coffee cups for him to destroy. Yeah, Muggy will have a fun time with those things. And with this, I am now on my way to the other side of the freaking Big Mountain. And Buggy will love those. All the way over to the Preservation Labs, which hopefully is not re-added on all of this stuff. That door is closed. That door is closed. Doors open. Implant Y3. Serenadella Research Facility. There's one there. And there is one over at the construction site. Oh, lovely. Well, let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's, So apparently there was a lot more stuff here that I thought If I wanted to get some more toasters, I could go back up the cuckoo's nest and freaking grab all the freaking ones that are there. So we'll go back to the think tank. I can't, of course. Of course I can't. And to the think tank. Because we've got a couple of upgrades for the sink. And also for the lair.
Might I be of service, sir?
Buy some stuff.
Very good, sir.
And hey, while you're at it, buddy. Alright, so, items, weapons. We're gonna mod this thing for the prismatic lens and the auxiliary charger. There we go. There's the advanced layer. I need a 75 for that, but I got a 50 for that, so at least I know what I'm gonna be doing from here on out. Alright, so, yep, and we also need the K9 gun because I need to go and load this thing up. And mod this thing, which is the Wrestler Royal, which is increased weapon damage and the Mentats Chow. Now, we'll throw that thing right back in here. And other than that, I don't think there's anything other.
Have you been flirting with the Ice Queen again? Ugh.
Oh, please, please! Don't...
Calm down, cool your circuits, Muggy. I got some here.
Oh, sweet! Oh, please, please! Yup, here you go.
Alright, gotta go.
Sure.
So much more fun.
Might I be of service, sir?
And when I mean buy things, I mean like sell them. Especially all those empty syringes. Don't care if I'm not going to get anything back for them. I just want them gone.
Very good, sir.
Alright, oh, and I got a couple mods for the auto dock.
You require some additional services?
I'd like to gauge your services.
And rightly so.
Yes, please. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough, do I? Nope, I don't. Damn it. I'll have to walk slowly from here on out, apparently. Alright, so we've got... What do we got left? We have one at the Saturday Night Alloy facility. Okay, we've got that. We've got one just outside of Little Yangtze. And then one up by the construction site. Ugh, excuse me. So we'll go to the Saturday night one first, and then we'll go up to the Little Yangtze, and then we'll go up to the construction site. Because I want to try to get the full. I want to try to get the full. So I want to try to get the full sync up and running. Okay, let's see where it is. Ah! It's the moonlights for the second switch. That works for me. Little Yangtze, please. And now our little objective is... Oh, it's up there. Okay, so we'll see what's up here. Oh, there's another advanced layer. All right. Okay. Little Yangtze log terminal. Log entry day 1. The government shipped the first batch of dissidents today. 3 whole trainloads of communist infiltrators. Half of them don't even speak English, so we had to show them where to go with our nightsticks. They got the point eventually. The docs are already talking about research subjects. Guess that'll help advance the war effort. Log 2. One of the prisoners who speak little English, I guess he became the unofficial spokesperson, came to the commandant office today screaming about hungry ghosts snatching his people up in the night. The commandant told him to give up on the ignorant superstitions of a bygone era and had him thrown in the cooler for 3 weeks. Me? I've seen some of the new robots they're deploying here and developing here, and I gotta wonder where they get the brains from. Log 3. Another escape attempt last night. We rounded them all up and processed the escapees, but these little bastards are determined. We got triple shifts on the camp around the clock, and the extra hours are eating up our morale. Command says he's putting in a requisition to use the camp as a field test for the new total pacification collars the scientists have been working on, or maybe then I can get some goddamn sleep. And then from here on, it goes to Elijah's journal, who will meet Dead Money way later. Second day at the pre-war concentration camp. Kept Chinese citizens here before the war. Radiation turned them. Had to keep them in camp with collars. Explains why some of these slave collars exist. Always wondered why they were clearly pre-war tech. Researching the collars frequencies touchy. Circus architecture is messy. Deconstructing them taking time. Must be careful. Can't be spotted by local robots or insane brains from the dome will try to haul me back there. Then research me. Day 3. No sign of the courier from before. He said he stays out of my way. I'll stay out of his. Been thinking about that Sierra Madre he mentioned. If he's right, I just need to find the casino radiant frequency to track it down. Wouldn't need his help. If the working holograms and toxic gas are preserved there, it might be easier to study them than with no robots to interfere. And those dispensers might have a use for those as well. Day 4. Day 4. Still continuing research. Found way to deactivate callers after some failures. Just a few head to schools. It's been hard to go fishing in the camp without one of them trying to run the gate and their heads exploding. Damn collars twitchy. Need to ration the mentats, giving me migraines. Go, everybody was on the tats, huh? Alright, day 4 denim. While setting up the radio to monitor dome and robots, I thought I saw a giant scope from the building on the other side of the compound. Should check it out. Make sure I'm not being watched. Might be that courier. Still, he would have come straight up rather than hiding. Instant says it's someone else. And that's it for that journal. And we need this thing here, which is the mulching. Oh, fucking mugs. Alright. Oh. I think I am pulled up on shit here. Yeah, I kinda am, I think. No, I'm not. What the hell? Oh, that's why. Pack of cigarettes, Wonder Glue. Alright. I hit the caps lock by accident. That's why. All the books to mulch. Actually, do we have a toaster in here? Do we have a toaster in here I can actually go send to that freaking psychotic toaster? No. Oh, proton throwing axe. Alright, so this is done. We'll go back to Big Mount. We'll go back out here. And there is one last one to do. Which is up at the construction site. Let's see if I can get at the water production mod. Let's see if I can get up there without too much of an issue. Boom. Now can I get back to the sink? Of course I can't. Because there's shit nearby. Of course there is. How do you like my freaking goddamn incendiary bullets of doom? Doom, I tell you. Where'd you go, buddy? Where are you, freaking thing? Yeah, there you are. And yep, and go back to the think tank. Hey, I think we've got everything done. So we'll put the gun away, and we're up to the sink. All right, and now we go mulching. Our process into lead, spare parts, and duct tape.
Greetings, citizen. Won't that...
And now we go to the sink.
You've been working with that biological research station. You're going to need to find yourself some empty... Come back anytime you...
Alright, and the light switch O2, which is over this way, and boom. Charisma, barter, and speech.
Oh, you're back. Did that... Bye now. How can I illuminate you? Unlike certain other light switches, I'm
Oh my god, field research? Oh my lord. Find all the audio samples for the jukebox, which I know where that is. So, screw it. We're doing this live right now. We're going into the think tank. Hey, Klein. I think I got all the stuff for you.
Did you retrieve the technology?
I recovered all the information.
What? You did? Your survival left... Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful. Yes. 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 No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze.
Do you even know what these technologies do?
I know how these... If you remember, we described on how to use them.
Look, the antenna focuses brainwave patterns, right?
Yes, that's what I believe.
And the suit's a cardiac regulator, and the sonic frequency is a spinal vibrator.
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit.
Yes?
I'm thinking... Let me... I have it. The override sequence to open the forbidden... Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of... It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and all... You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock. Yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must...
Don't these items seem more biologically focused than that, though?
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back to... But for now... The door should be unsealed. Now, and that message... you can...
Dala! I think I got a teddy bear or two for you, I think.
And you return. If you're ready. Ooh, purple, ooh. Papa. Bloop. Think. Until I...
Alright, so... We have now gotten everything we need to continue on and heading out to Big Mountain. And Dr. Mobius knows we're coming. Yeah, he does. Yep, he knows we're coming now. Okay, so at this point, I now can go. I can be a little cheeky bastard right now. Hi, buddy.
To be attacked by Dr. Mobius. I see you. Now I end you. Time for violence. You're no match for...
No, I am more than a match for science because I just got past all your boys without too much of an issue. Ooh, almost lost my life. Oh my lord. Oh, I need to go the other side. Do. Come on, baby. Ooh. Alright, so we're continuing on here. We're going over this way to see if there's anything else we can do. Oh, there's another, do. Working around here is a pain in the ass, but I'm kind of glad I got the stealth shit. Alright, it's an emergency shutdown. Accompanying. Application. Nope. Alright. So now we just look for anything that would help out on this end. That removed. That removed. Nope. Okay. Disappearing. Anticipating. Alright. Replenishing. That removed. Oh, come on here. I'm recuperating from all this stuff. Damn it. Just trying to have a conversation with this thing. Okay, conversation. Removed. Balances are finished. Ah, damn it. Come on, I just want to get this done. Oh, come on. This is what I get for going through the whole thing. Maybe a transmission? Nope. Maybe a conversation? Ooh. Maybe conspirators? No. Conversation was my highest with 8 out of 12. And doesn't look like anything else. Nope. Damn it. Oh, come on. Don't leave me hanging on this one. Construction. Construction's 412. You know what? Let's do this a little bit. Construction. Got it. Oh, okay. Emergency shutdown procedure log. Initiate emergency shutdown.
This is Mobius, Dr. Mobius. We're initiating some kind of emergency test shutdown. In 5, 4, as in forbidden. 3, as in tree. 2, as in two Brutus. 1, as in none. Oh look, the emergency overload is initiating.
All right. Okay, and continue. Mad science. Let's see here. Jury rigging, burning Wasteland sun, big iron. Yep, I'm gonna get secondary toughness. All right, Mobius.
They said I was mad. Preposterous. Not an angry bone in my... Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. You seem familiar somehow. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it.
That better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old... Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. Would you care for...
I'll save it for later.
I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when the... I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
And you weren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if you're...
I need my brain back.
Do you? And does it even want to go? Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes. No.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost receptions, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can say, please be my guest. Oh.
So, Dr. Mobius, why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. You see, you are the most successful brain. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the... Your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brain...
Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything, even if I forget them occasionally.
I was curious about some things.
I find...
You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when... So many chems, such of a... As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Yeah. Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the... How scary, I thought. Then...
Wait, sounds like you built the world with scorpions to issue threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. You and your brain are quite...
Everything you told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name. This name's as real as you or I. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and... Like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our...
You reprogrammed their names as part of recursion loop. What, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't.
So why did you trap them, Doctor?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here, or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Line, Mobius, O, a circle, 8's an infinity symbol. They're all loops, I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail, it's Ouroboros, not Ouroboros.
Really? It is so unlike me to make...
If you lobotomize the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
A cranial injury from the attacks outside Goodsprings.
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Clients said they had ideas to get 3 technologies after your broadcast. Said they had the idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
But the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means... Oh well, at least I tried.
What was the purpose of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcasts?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
All right, then, I was curious about some other things.
Yes?
All right, I'm gonna go talk to my brain now.
Indeed.
And with that, we have another level. Intense trading. Nope. Gun nut. Yeah, why not? Let's get the second ring. Got that. Alright. So, reward book. Book. Dr. Mobius's glove. Alright, my brain. We need to have a talk.
Well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
No need to be sarcastic. Meeting your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Yes, because running around a crater full of bizarre science experiments, hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time.
Listen, you're my... why are you such a dick? No, listen, you're my brain, so you better be more respectful.
Oh, had I?
Once you're back in my head, I'll watch television. Lots and lots of television.
You wouldn't. That's inhuman.
And I follow up with alcohol and ant nectar cocktail every night.
You're a monster.
How the hell did Mobius get that hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were... Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some...
How'd he manage that?
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though.
Yeah, that pretty seems like an unlikely coincidence.
Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it.
Well, manages that. On to something else.
Well...
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely... Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
What about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food, love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you're only feeling this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So, we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So, what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once I did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If the think tank will hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Right. Let's take a look around here. Let's take a look around and... Oh, there's some whiskey from the old days, I guess. Oh, hey, toaster. Boink. One to blue. Door 1 checked. Door 2, open this one, and... Ooh, God, there's his Mentat storage. Ooh, toaster. We must deal with the angry god of freaking toasters. Or he may have my head for it. And I don't feel like having a flaming skull. Thank you very much. Update. Oh, scientist scrubs. And, oh, there's some psycho. And let's go over here and open door. Ah, another lair. Alright, let's take a look around here. Well, since we can do some stuff. All right. Fixing things.
Imaginary numbers right now.
All right, I need to talk to you again.
Oh, I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted.
Brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Do you think there's any way you can help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them. Blast. I probably... That will be difficult. And they have an arsenal of vivisect. If you could survive those highly Although, I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better.
Anything I can do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal...
I like to make the effort.
Well, there's many things they have forgotten. Much like your brain. A wise man. Or, if not, then you...
Scare them, how?
Oh, tell... Or... And if they're more than a little...
Time for me to go. Alright. We're on our way to, deal with our problem. There it is. Alright, let's go have a chat with the freaking brain tank. I think it's about time for me and my ass to head back to the Mojave. Me and my brain got a lot more things to do in the Mojave. And also I have some other side quests, side stuff I can do as well. Well, let's see how far we can get out of here. All right.
Oh, please, please don't. Oh. One time.
Yes! Yeah!
You know the old world already burned in nuclear fire, right?
Soon I will.
Yeah, a couple centuries ago, in fact.
Really? Well. Oh well. Soon the war.
I have some toasters for you, sir.
Well. What have we... Oh, yeah.
The biological research station told me he dropped a mug down his processing chute.
You require some additional services?
Yep.
And rightly so.
When I reached in, seated me.
All right, brain. There we go. They don't want to listen? Well, they'll listen to freaking explosive rounds. Let's get this done.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite.
I found my brain, and now you and I are gonna settle things, Dr. Klein.
I recommend one. Now, you...
I'm not handing my brain over. There's something we should discuss.
And what could we possibly... With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have...
You think I'm the lobotomite? No, for my skull hounds the brain of Mobius!
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would... Besides, there's no...
Nothing is impossible for science. Mesons, lasers, atoms, brainwaves, all at my command.
You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice. How dare you...
Here, I offer a deal. Stay here, stay put, and I'll let you live.
That's no... We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it.
I will permit you to do this for me.
Partner with you? My foe? My rival? My foremost... I have a strange sensation that I would... Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Well.
Thank you for what you have... I feel an odd... Yes.
And with that, well, yeah. We're going back to the sink.
As it had been in the years before the
And
Great
thus
War,
we have completed
Big
Old World
Mountain,
Blues
the Big
in
Empty,
4 freaking
became
parts.
home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended
let you
as a
guys
place
enjoy the
to
ending
build
here.
the future
I'll be back.
of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the Courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the Courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The Sync atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub.
Yes!
Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
Damn right I have.
There is an expression in the Wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
You have lost the brainless perk. You have gained the brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technology remains. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you're only 10% more resistant to addiction. Surprisingly, your damage threshold is improved by 10%. You've acquired the transpolators. Kids are transporting you to companions between the sink, various destinations of the Mojave and capital Wastelands. Add and move destinations, configure balance the options you use more in my configuration menu, and include the INI file. And another level up. And we're gonna go with Yeah, why not? Cyberlimbic. Alright, folks, so we now have the oh yeah, let's go items, let's go here, and we have the transpondulator. The device won't function while you're in an interior. Let's go to the observation area. Mojave locations. And let's head back to the Gunrunners. And there we go. And, whoa, wait a minute. My car ain't here. I thought I got... Did I put it back? No back? Yep, I did. There we go, folks. Now we have the transpondulator. Old World Blues is done. And that, I think, is a perfect point to call it apart. I'd like to thank you for joining me here. If you like what you've watched, hit subscribe, tap the bell notifications, leave a thumbs up, leave comments where I should go next. I'm thinking either Honest Hearts or, hell, even go through freaking Lonesome Road. I don't know. But until next time, folks, see you folks later. Bye.